Hello everyone, my name is MrHurriicane. Welcome back to Madden 16 Ultimate Team. It's been a while since I played some MUT and gave you guys a video, so I'm back at it today, but I haven't made many changes to my team. I did get a fullback upgrade in Roosevelt Nix. That was the only change. Otherwise, the team is the same as it was a while ago whenever I last played Ultimate Team. It's an 85 overall team, so definitely behind most of you still playing MUT online, but I've constructed it with my focuses in mind, and I think I have a pretty good team for my style of play. So we'll see if I can still compete with this team that's definitely dated by now. We're into the game. My opponent has Jameis Winston rolling out and throwing it up to Martavis Bryant for a gain of 26. He had a trips formation, worked everybody across the field. He wants to do that again, but Mario Williams is there. One of my primary focuses this year was getting good pass rushers, because I don't want to have to rely on just secondary to slow down passing games. I need to get to the quarterback, and don't let them take those deep shots downfield. So we force a 3rd and 10 on the opening possession, try to bring a blitz, and I leave the middle wide open for the tight end to make the grab at my 32-yard line. Now my opponent goes to a twin tight end set as Terrell Davis gets the carry. I lay a hit stick, but he gets 8 yards. Back to a 3-wide set now, and here's the cornerback blitz. With DRC off the edge, Winston rolls, throws a pick to Vontae Davis. That's why I focus so much this year on blitzing and trying to catch my opponents off guard, because I just don't trust one-on-one matchups downfield. I want to create situations like that. Now on offense, I open things up with a dump off to Le'Veon Bell, and he cuts upfield to get about 18 yards on the play. I run mostly spread because I expect to be overmatched in the trenches, so I spread the defense out, try to create mismatches, get Charles Clay there on the outside to move the chains once again. Now I have Charles Clay in the slot, and we'll check it down here again. Bell makes the catch, gives us another first down. I use Bell quite a bit in the passing game because he's so effective at making defenders miss or just breaking tackles. And now we go back to the outside as Kendall Wright gives us a nice catch to move the chains. We're off to a pretty strong start in this one. Now in the empty formation, there's pressure. I did not like the shallow routes. Wasn't looking that way, and I end up throwing incomplete just in time, but it's 3rd down and 10. Looking for the first down, I escape the pocket with Derek Carr, but set my feet to fire complete to Tyler Lockett inside the 5. Good throw by Carr. Now trying to punch this one in will go to Le'Veon Bell. He runs up the middle for a touchdown, and we take the lead on the first points of the game. It's actually pretty strange for me to start a game this effectively. Back to defense now. Winston off the fake. Rolling left, he's got a man open. It's Terrell Davis. Marcus Peters makes the hit, but he gets a big first down grab. Now he's going to hand it off to Terrell Davis, running up the middle with some inside zone, getting another 10-yard chunk. I was really worried about that Davis, but thankfully he went back to the air, rolling out with Winston, and we don't contain him well enough as he slides ahead, picks up the first down. Now at my 41-yard line, he goes empty. Here's that DRC blitz again, but it's picked up. But still we get some pressure. There's that 83 overall Everson Griffin for me. 3rd down and 10 now, and we send another 5-man rush. Winston checks it down to Barry Sanders, and that's going to get the first down. The first half is winding down as I send another blitz, but he counters again with the tight end. Right down the middle, inside the 5, that's a 26-yard gain. Now he's set up to tie this one up. The deep back is Davis, but he fakes. Now chased, Winston dumps it off complete. I thought we had a chance to pick that one off, but it's a Travis Kelce touchdown instead. So with this tied, can I do anything in 55 seconds with a single timeout left? Derek Carr dumps it off. Here's DeAndre Hopkins getting some yards after the catch. That will get us 11. Still a long way to go, 40 seconds now. This time rolling right, waiting for somebody to break free. And there's one downfield. Le'Veon Bell near the 30. Just like that, we're into field goal range, but no longer have any timeouts. I streak all the receivers, hoping there's a lapse somewhere, but there isn't. So I'll run with Derek Carr instead. First down, out of bounds, only took 6 seconds off the clock. Similar concept now, but he's not giving it up. I could have tried Charles Clay a little risky, so I'll just run again. Derek Carr out of bounds at the 5. These 3-man rushes weren't working for him, so now we have 2nd down and goal, 10 seconds left. And now I'll drift left with Carr. Here comes the defender. He leaves Kendall Wright wide open, and we take the lead before halftime. I'm feeling good about my offensive play, but is the game about to end? We've been down this road plenty of times before. But guess what? We're not done. We're going back to the game, and I'm getting the football to begin the second half. You've seen me call this play a million times. It's great against zone coverage. Dumping it off again, here's Le'Veon Bell. That juke is nasty. Bell is my favorite running back in this year's game, easily. Now at the 42-yard line, same play again, rolling right with Derek Carr. Someone break free. There's Bell once again coming through for me into opposing territory. Very efficient day for Derek Carr, not many risks being taken downfield. And on first down, the back is there again. Now it's Carlos Williams. I had to give Le'Veon Bell a little break. He can't catch every pass as much as I'd like him to. But I'll take the handoff now. Break it outside, Le'Veon. Oh, boy. Was not expecting a defender there. I thought I had a touchdown, to be honest. Now at the 15, I get my opponent to jump. Free play. Charles Clay. Touchdown. I am loving my offense in this one. Now we have a 2-score lead. A minute 31 to go in the third quarter. He's in the pistol. That DRC blitz. It gets Winston running outside. He floats it downfield. Nice grab, Vontae Davis. Second interception of the game. And it's the same play that's generated that off-balance interception. Now, the first one was actual pressure from DRC. That wasn't the case on this one. But we have guys who are winning these one-on-one matchups pretty effectively, especially in this past game. And there is the quit. It finally happens. So now I'm getting closer to making the playoffs in this season. If I want to continue playing Ultimate Team and you guys want to see more videos, let me know down below in the comment section. But we're not done in this one. Game 2 of the video, up against a Tyrod Taylor this time. Tyrod with time throws, and that's knocked away by Gerald McCoy. You gotta pick that. On a second down and 10 now from a split shotgun formation, Tyrod Taylor gets sacked. It is Mario Williams again. It's 3rd and 21, and I still felt the need to blitz. He ran 4 verts against the cover 3, and there he goes. Across the 40, and we finally make the tackle at the 35. So there's my first mistake, relying on these cover 3 blitzes against spread looks. So first down and 10, this time he floats it up, and that is dropped. Thought he had it, but Amari Cooper couldn't come down with it. But now he's going to run the football. It's Adrian Peterson. He gets outside Marcus Peters. And there is the tackle by George Ialoka after a gain of 20. We're facing some pretty good running backs in this one, and now it's Barry Sanders. But I shoot the gap with DeAndre Levy and make the tackle for loss. He's going to hurry things up. 3rd down and 3 from the 8. And we're going to bring that pressure. Here's 5. Tyrod from the pocket hits his fullback Anthony Sherman. And that is the first points of this one. Getting aggressive on 3rd and 21 eventually came around to haunt me pretty badly. But we're going to go back to offense. I played very well in the first game. We're going to run similar concepts from the same play. Derek Carr dumps it off. DeAndre Hopkins takes that catch for about 5 yards. Now 3rd down and 2. Again, we spread things out. But what I don't account for is the blitz. 6 versus 5. That was really bad by me not adjusting to the blitz look. So I got what I deserved there. But now the defense needs to help me out a bit. We're trailing by 7. Tyrod hits Adrian Peterson in the flats, and he will run away from DeAndre Levy and get that first down. We have to slow this offense down somehow. Now a man blitz. 6 versus 5 in my favor this time, and we get the sack with Michael Kendricks. 3rd and 22. This time I didn't blitz. Quarters coverage downfield. Tyrod rolls. Can't get the first down with his legs. Hit from behind and incomplete. That's how you play 3rd and long defense. Not the first thing I did. Now can I get the offense moving this time? 1st and 10. Unblocked defender, and the pass is incomplete. We're both generating some pretty good pass rush. To the air again on 2nd down. Now protection holds up. And downfield, there's my guy, the 5th round steal, Stephon Diggs, who won't go down easy. 1st down to my opponent's 44-yard line. I want to run that again. Only this time up the seam, and I threw a pick. That was just terrible. My offense goes from near perfect in the first game to pretty ugly in this one. We had that one good play to Stephon Diggs, but not much else so far. Back on defense, Peterson racing outside, doesn't quite get the first down as Gibson makes the tackle. Now 3rd down and short, it's weak side power. I like this play call a lot. Sherman leads the way, Peterson across the 50. That was a very smart play, and I was not even remotely prepared to defend it. Later in the drive, another 3rd down. This time he'll throw for it. Drifting right with Taylor, but remaining patient as Green Beckham clears the defenders and picks up 20 on that catch to the sideline. Down here in the red zone, I'm looking to get aggressive again. We get a hit on Taylor, but we don't cover Owen Daniels effectively. Now I'm using my timeouts, trying to preserve myself some time. Toss right on 2nd and goal as Peterson is stopped for a loss. That'll make it 3rd down and goal, so a big down. Trying to keep him out of the end zone. He lines up tight. We only rush 4, and the pass is knocked away by Vontae Davis. The interception, though, could have been a game changer. But this is okay. He takes the field goal. It's a 10-point game. But I will get the football after halftime, so we could be in good shape if I can just get my offense going and maybe not throw those dumb interceptions anymore. Dump off here to Le'Veon Bell. That will get us the 1st down and stop the clock. Very important. I only have 1 timeout left. 40 seconds now. This time, Carr up the seam to Charles Clay inside my opponent's 40. Great pass protection, and I don't spend the final timeout. From the 39, right back up the seam again, it's Charles Clay. Now we have it inside the red zone, but I no longer have a timeout. I have to play this smart. Good protection. Carr to the end zone for Stephon Diggs. Touchdown. Against the cover 3, I love that vertical deep comeback combination. So we do make it a 3-point game before halftime, and now we get the ball to begin the 2nd half, and back to the comeback, DeAndre Hopkins. Streak, deep comeback on the same side. It was my go-to option once it worked the first time. Now it's well covered, so I just check it down to Le'Veon Bell, and that will get me about 6 yards. The pass blocking has been very good for a while now, so it's opening up the pass game a bit. Now a check down as Kendall Wright makes the reception. Saw the cornerback blitz, and so we get an easy 1st down there. At the 39-yard line, dump off Le'Veon Bell. There's that cut upfield again. Le'Veon Bell is fantastic. Now we're at the 23-yard line. Back to that play I like so much. Against the blitz, that's too easy. Bell's wide open. 10, 5, but he won't quite reach the end zone. We're at the 1-yard line in position to take the lead with this offense finally clicking. He's in his goal line package, brings the blitz. No one covers Dwayne Allen, and we have the lead, thanks to bookending the half with 2 touchdowns. So I got what I needed from my offense, but now defensively we're defending this Tyrod Taylor option. My guys are running into each other, and Taylor is blazing up the sideline for a 36-yard run. The option stuff is smart. I was not ready to defend it. But now back to the air. Taylor rolling right, and there's the opening. 30 to the 20. Big 1st down run and out of bounds. He's already gotten 55 yards on 2 Taylor runs this possession. Back to pass once again. There's inside pressure. Taylor forced to his left. Nobody open, but he stays greedy. Lost the football, and it's recovered by Manti Te'o. He didn't get rid of it, and that's maybe what he was trying to do as he fumbled, but I get the ball back after a huge turnover. Now he gets some pressure, and that forces a terrible Derek Carr pass. 16 of 20, though. I've been very efficient. Can I get a 3rd and 4 conversion? Yes, I can. Le'Veon Bell will just get that 1st down. Inside 3 minutes, running that same play. It's great against zone coverage. They're not adjusting to defend it well enough. Bell gets another 1st down. We're going to check it down all day. Cover 4 is not going to stop it. On 1st and 10, now we go outside, and Hopkins makes the grab at the 40. I took a little risk that time, but I trusted DeAndre to make the play. Switching the plays up a little bit, check down Le'Veon Bell inside the 20. Le'Veon Bell to the 15. Only 2 minutes left to go in the game. 1st down and 10 will take the short option here. Stephon Diggs makes the catch. One man misses, and now he breaks a tackle. 1st down Diggs, down to the 2-yard line. We're not far from a 2-score lead. I'm going to try getting this done in the air. He brings a man blitz. Everybody's covered, and I take the sack. Very good coverage downfield. Dante Hightower gets the sack. Now we're back at the 12 as Bell goes nowhere on the handoff. So we're looking at a 3rd and goal from the 15, and I really can't afford to get too aggressive here. Carr under pressure. We're going to drift left. Try to hit Hopkins here on the move, but he can't hang on, and the clock stops. So we're only going to have a 7-point lead. My opponent has 2 timeouts and over 30 seconds left to go. It's crunch time. We're going to bring a blitz, but Taylor has plenty of time. Goes sideline, and that is a 1st down at the 44. I'm not backing off from these blitzes. I almost get caught off sides. But we still can't get pressure, and that pass is complete. Somehow we couldn't knock it away. First down, Owen Daniels. 24 seconds left now, 33 yards away. And this time, Taylor steps up, breaks away, and is hit after a 5-yard run. So he's used the last of his timeouts. And I'm no longer blitzing. On second down, Taylor up the seam and complete at the 4-yard line. But no timeouts left. He has to hurry up and clock it. 4, 3, and he spikes it. So one more play. Could we see overtime? Or can I make one more play and win this game? I'm set up here bluffing a blitz. Last play of the game, but I call a timeout. I wanted to switch my look up a little bit. So now we're showing that double A gap pressure. But again, I'm bluffing. Last play of the game, here we go. Just a 4-man rush, and Taylor's pass is incomplete. Owen Daniels didn't get his feet down in bounds. And we do hang on for the victory. Barely. It wasn't always pretty, but it never is with me. I found a way to win, that's all that matters. Hyper-efficient game from Derek Carr, 21 of 26. Most of those completions went to Le'Veon Bell. I ran a few different plays because it just seems everybody I run into online now when I do sit down to play, they run a lot of zone and not very many blitzes. So I run a lot of flood concepts and spread the field and try to create openings, and it worked really well in this video. If you guys want to see more Ultimate Team on the channel, please leave a like and comment down below that you want to see more. And if you're still playing MUT, don't fall for anybody. Pretend to be me online, asking for cards. I don't want your cards. I want you to keep them. I want to keep my 85 overall team, or maybe get a couple upgrades myself. But I don't want your cards, especially high 90s. I'll roll with teams like this, and hopefully still collect the W's. I want my team to be the underdog every single game in Ultimate Team. So that is it for today. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.